Hello and welcome to another week with Mirree's Dreamtime Messages. The week is going to be starting the 7th of July and running until the 13th. This week is NAIDOC week, and so for those of you that don't know what NAIDOC is, it's about celebrating the achievements of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. And so every year, I've been doing this for at least 10 years or could be even more now, but we're going to be giving away up to $3,000 worth of prizes over the next 7 weeks. And so this is NAIDOC week goes for 1 week, so it starts today, which is Sunday, and runs until Sunday next week. And so but I carry on the prizes for over 7 weeks because it gives everybody a chance to enter into all the prize draws. There's like 7 huge major prizes that you can win, and it all equals up to about $3,000. And so you know, some of my customers that have been winners from the past previous years, you know, have been really surprised about the amount of prizes that they receive in their prize draws. So you know, it's a really great chance to, you know, get some early Christmas presents, especially you know, if you don't have a lot to spend this year, because, you know, one prize pack can basically give you everybody's Christmas presents. And so that's why it's really great to be involved as much as you can this year. And I'm going to be announcing the prizes and which is inside the catalogue. So you have to go to the back of the catalogue and it'll show you exactly what prizes you'll win. And, you know, just at the start of the catalogue, it's a 50-page catalogue. And so if you are subscribed if you've subscribed to my Art by Mirree newsletter, then you will receive the 50-page catalogue for free, which comes out every year, and that announces those prizes. And so at the beginning of the catalogue, you will see the prizes and the dates of each prize. And so there's going to be a total of 7 prizes altogether, and that you can win. And so it's just a great opportunity to have some fun and you know, be involved in NAIDOC week. And, you know, so you know, which is one of my favorite weeks of the year, which is NAIDOC week, celebrating Aboriginal people around the country and their achievements. And so you know, let's have a great week and celebrate together. And so at the week is going to be starting the 7th of July and running until the 13th. And every week I pull out 3 cards. Well, you know, just recently I've been pulling out 3 cards as the 3rd card is becoming our solution card. And so, which has really been helping us to, you know, just get another angle and you know, another layer of depth to you know, what's happening in our week and how we can, you know, dance through the week in on a more positive note. And so I've already shuffled the deck and the cards for this week because I was just running a little bit behind this week with getting all the NAIDOC stuff ready. And so the first card that we drew out this week is with the Rainbow Serpent, actually. And, you know, we haven't received that card since December last year. And so, you know, it was a bit of a surprise. You know, I never know what cards that we're going to draw, so, you know, it's always a surprise for me as well. And so I'm trying not to make the video too long this time because the video was pretty long last week. And so yes, the first card that we drew out this week is with Rainbow Serpent. I am light. When I acknowledge, respect and nurture my creative energy, I develop my light to be the true reflection of the divine creator. And so The Rainbow Serpent is number 9 in the 100-page guidebook that you'll receive with your card deck. And there may be a little special going on to do with the card decks this week, and so make sure you check them out. I'll put the link in the bottom of where the description box is. So when we're faced with fear, this can cause you to feel uncertainty, which can result in poor decision making and destructive energy in your life that has nowhere to go. Do not despair. It's time to channel the destructive energy into your creativity, which will enable you to see clearer the path ahead for you. The Rainbow Serpent gives you a lot when you are feeling this way, because it reminds you that your soul has more potential than you know by directing your energy into something creative, such as drawing, painting, art, music, or yoga. Are you aware of the reflection your light and soul has onto others? This is the pure divine light and energy that the Creator has gifted to each and every one of us. It is up to you to discover the powers of this great divine light within you. The purpose to do with the Rainbow Serpent is to trust in the light of your soul and quietly observe its true nature from within. It is colourful, ever-changing, and developing into the true creation and reflection of the divine presence. You are truly powerful. Trust in your creativity to affect others with the light of your soul. You are becoming more aware of your creative nature. So the action step this week to do with the Rainbow Serpent is letting you know that is asking you what action you can take in order to bring the light of the Rainbow Serpent and the creative energy out that is within you more. Take some relaxation classes that relate to your creativity, such as coloring in, creative craft, or art classes, or by getting in touch with your sexuality more. So the negative could be that you are feeling fear at this time, and when we are feeling those negative emotions, we can become destructive. We can turn to destructive substances, and there's an overall feeling of being uncertain about life. And so the positive is pure light, creativity, and potential, which we can always turn around by taking action in any given moment. The universe and God is always giving us a chance to turn ourselves around from a negative experience and to a positive one. And so it's up to you in order to change your life the way that you want to create it, in the way that you can move with your life in a more positive way. And a brilliant way to do that is through creativity, and I'm a living proof of that. I was caught in a destructive cycle when I was a teenager, and so I turned to creativity and my art, and that helped pull me out of a destructive cycle of my life. And so we're always going through different cycles in our life, and it's up to you to have the power and the strength within yourself, and it's important to reach deep within your soul to pull yourself in a direction that is most suitable to you, that brings you happiness, brings you peace, and brings you joy. And so that is the first card that we pulled out this week with the Rainbow Serpent, giving us a pretty strong message about our creativity and how we can use our creativity more to not only lift ourselves in a bright and a brilliant light, but also others as well, and inspire others as well. So the other card that we pulled out is with Horse. I am wishing. And it was a pretty big decision to put the horse and the camel in this particular Dreamtime deck, because it relates to the past and how these animals have affected us, by spending some time to look at how these animals have being brought to us through culture from the past. And so that is the reason why I put this particular animal in the Dreamtime deck. And so the horse is letting us know that you are being faced with a decision in relation to the freedom or a dream you have long hoped for. The horse gives you the speed and insight for you to come to a conclusion whilst remaining open to the possibilities that are waiting for you. And so are you allowing yourself to ride the wave of freedom? When opportunity knocks, you need to pay close attention to the possibilities that surround you at this time. An opportunity is awaiting that could provide you the freedom you desire. Allow it to come in so that you can see the answers that this possibility will provide you. This could lead you to your dream. And so allow yourself to have an open mind to anything that is coming to you in the form of job offers, invitations, social gatherings, etc., in order to accelerate your growth for the future. And the purpose of horse reminds us about our hopes and dreams about the future and the opportunities it can deliver us if we remain focused on a clear vision. There is an opportunity arising that could possibly give you the freedom to further build upon your dream or current position. It could be to do with work, family, or an important connection with a friend. So the action step this week to do with horse is your soul's going to thrive by taking action to be open about a clear vision for your future that will lead to your dream. Now's a great time to create a vision board. If you don't already have one, in order to focus on the speed and insight that horse dreaming is giving you, try not to resist any opportunities that are coming and keep your hopes high. I know it's not always easy to keep your hopes high, but this week is going to be important that you do that this week, and so that you can remain open to any opportunities that are coming. Because when we are aware and we are really on the ball to do with opportunities, that's when we can grab them and not miss out on them, because they can come and go so quickly. And so you could be fear is pretty predominant this week, and so and resisting and having inaction. We can always turn this around by having a clear vision and having hope about our future. And so that is the card to do with horse for this week. And so that's pretty exciting that we're going to be faced with an opportunity or an offer that is going to be coming our way. It's important to remain open and try to be very aware of that coming in for this week. And so now our solution card that we got for this week is the White Cockatoo, I am living, letting us know when I let go of my past, I experience life again the way it's supposed to be. I am happy to be alive and living. And so it's interesting that we got the White Cockatoo, because the White Cockatoo is about having a rebirth. And so this could actually be the key to being able to not miss out on this opportunity, and which is also closely linked to your creativity, which is what the Rainbow Serpent is telling us this week. And so when I let go of my past, I experienced life again the way it's supposed to be. I am happy to be alive and living. And so it's really important in order to let go of the past this week, so that you can experience this opportunity which is linked to your creativity. And so it's not always easy to release ourselves from the past, but this is going to be very important for you this week. And so this is our solution card. This is heavily linked to the other two cards. And so allow your soul to come into the light by shedding all the old beliefs, aspects, doubts, and fears you have about yourself. It's a powerful time to push through the heavy burdens of the past, your old belief system. Awaken to the true potential of the light of your soul and be born again. It's time to break free from the past now. Are you ready for a rebirth and awakening to the new? The White Cockatoo and Rainbow Serpent teaches about a rebirthing of the old in order to step into the new. The White Cockatoo gives you the light you need to get yourself out of the dark, and the Rainbow Serpent enables you to cleanse yourself from any negative karma that has been keeping you in the past. And as you can see, the Rainbow Serpent is coiled up inside the rock down the bottom. And so the rainbow serpent is a powerful spiritual creator being which created all the waterways, bringing life to all animals. You are welcoming a new beginning by shedding aspects of the past that have been heavily weighing you down. You're about to awaken through a rebirthing of a new you. Are you ready? So today is about the action step for you this week to do with the rainbows, to do with the white cockatoo and the rainbow serpent, is today is about concentrating on the very things that are bringing in the happiness to your life as a key to make life worth living. It's a feeling and only you have the key and the answer to this most important question. Is it something creative you are working on, or perhaps a relationship that is currently fulfilling your needs? Whatever it is, take note of this happiness. Could it be the key to your future happiness? And so the negative you could be living in the past, feeling frozen or denying, you know, these feelings are only going to rob our future happiness. And so it's really important to be brave and to let go of the past. And, you know, we can always turn, you know, that negative into a positive. And, you know, this is about releasing heavy karmas from the past, you know, and having a new beginning and awakening to the new you. And so you know, that is such a powerful card to get alongside the rainbow serpent and the horse this week. And so you know, these are the 3 cards that we pulled out this week. And so it's a powerful time to be breaking free from the past this week. And, you know, you would have got those messages from last week to do with the Karawang card, I Am Empowered, which was the solution card from last week. You know, leaving behind painful memories from the past. You know, this is really following on from last week, and you know, this is really coming up to the surface now. And so you know, it's important time to acknowledge ourselves, our past selves, and you know, allow ourselves to release anything that is causing us, that is having a heavy, that is, you know, giving us a heavy burden, or making us feel sad or alone, or making us feel that we're not worthy. So these are the 3 cards we pulled out. The first card we pulled out is the rainbow serpent. When we acknowledge, respect and nurture the creative energy, you develop your light to be the true reflection of your divine creator. And so the key this week is to do with your creative nature. And so, you know, what is it about your creative nature that brings you happiness, you know, and enables you to leave behind the past? You know, this is an important question to be asking yourself, and maybe spend some time, because it's a full moon on Friday, to write in your journal about this and really try to understand this more to do with you and what you're needing during this time. And the other card we pulled out is with the horse, I Am Wishing, letting us know that when I listen to the heart of my soul, it becomes clear that everything is already inside of me, and I'm motivated to feel my dreams coming true. And so it's like enabling yourself to accept this opportunity that you know is coming in. You've been wanting this for some time now, and so it's important, in order for you to be open to this opportunity and not restrict yourself. And the other card we pulled out is with the white cockatoo, I am living. When I let go of my past, I experience life again the way it's supposed to be. I am happy to be living. I'm happy to be alive and living. And so the way that this is going to work is, if you let go of the past, you know, that's when this opportunity is going to come for you. And so it's so very important to try to you know, use any kind of spare time you have this week, especially to do with the full moon, to release any negativity to do with the past. And you know, start writing in your journal about any negative patterns, feelings or thoughts that you want to release. And it's a good time to spend some time in quiet contemplation or meditation in order to do this exercise, and in order to allow yourself to release the past. A good way that you could release the past is by writing down certain experiences that you had to do with the past that impacted you in a negative way. And a lot of the time we do have experiences that can be negative, and so that's how we learn. And so if we continue to hang on to the past, then we cannot have the happiness that we're hoping for into the future. And so I hope you have a wonderful week with these 3, and don't forget to check out the NAIDOC gift prizes that are running for the next 7 weeks. I hope you have a wonderful week with these 3, and let me know how you go. And we've got Dreamtime journals also in the online store, which you can use to do this journal writing, which is going to be very important for you. And because that is also a way that you can release these negative situations or experiences. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye for now.